describing the relationship I have with my advisor is interesting because this is a relationship that started almost 4 years ago, and for me has evolved into something much more meaningful than just an advisor. I would consider my advisor a friend, a confidant, somebody I can relate to, understands what I'm going through day in and day out. And for me, that's really important to have that kind of connection, and it makes it that much more meaningful when we meet, to know that he understands where I'm coming from, but is also really excited about where we're headed. The things I like the most about my advisor and the way that we work together is he understands my speed of thought, my pace, and my language. And I think it's really important that that lexicon was built early on so that when we do speak to each other, I don't have to talk in business speak or phrases that are confusing to me or to him. It's an open conversation, it's very transparent, it's very real, and that's something that's very important to me and the relationship that I have with my advisor. Some of the initial challenges that I was facing with my advisor early on was my comfort zone. I was very comfortable with what I had built up to that time, and he was really pushing me to think bigger, to think longer, to think scale, and I was very resistant to that. And it took a lot of aha moments to realize that he wasn't trying or asking me of something I couldn't do. It was just something I hadn't thought of and I hadn't been down that road before. And in challenging me to realize that we could go through that together made it that much more meaningful and that much more exciting once we started. Yeah, working with Cultivate, and especially my advisor, has really helped build additional platforms that frankly I wasn't thinking about when I first started working with them. One is the implementation and execution of a brand called the Global Food Tourism Association, which has become the de facto standard in the world of food tourism and events, and especially within our vertical, and investing in ongoing advice, coaching, conferences, etc. And that's a platform that didn't exist before working with Cultivate and is a direct result and derivative of our time and energy in working with Cultivate and our advisor. I am not only leveraging an advisor, but I also train and coach other people and I advise them. So it's really important for me to share with others that if a coach also leverages a coach, there's a lot of value in hearing that. That's wisdom that's getting passed on. I don't think that most business owners come into the world knowing how to scale. They know how to start, but it's that growth that we really struggle with. And I think you have to be okay with investing in other people and their expertise and their knowledge to help take your brand to the next level. So my advice to small businesses that are interested in potentially getting advice and working with an advisor, I would ask you to think through these two questions. One, where are you headed and do you know how to get there? And two, do you have all the answers? And if you have a hard time answering both of those questions, yes, it's probably time to invest in an advisor and take your business to the next level.